Welcome, CFSL fans and everybody watching live on Twitch. The Season 12 playoffs are officially here, and what a game this one is shaping up to be as a matchup of two of the top three teams in the Big 12 look to square off. As number 7, Oklahoma State, will look to avenge their Week 6 loss to Texas, who's coming in at number 2. Welcome inside the broadcast booth, everyone. I'm Jeff Milanish, and alongside me for this big-time matchup is new AD Nate Murphy. Nate, we have the playoffs where momentum is going to be key.
Absolutely. Every big play in a matchup like this could swing the tide one way or the other. Oklahoma State obviously looking, like you said, to avenge that earlier loss. And they should come out firing here tonight.
And a good return to open the game off. Cass Jackson will get close to the 45-yard line where we will see Vito Pepino.
Yeah, look for this Texas offense. Brandon Black had a big night last time these two matched up.
Here we go. Pepino, senior, in his couple last games here as Juby's hoping to continue his season. Oliver Cabot with a gain of 18.
A good throw right off the start of the ball game. Little corner out to the tight end right along the sideline. Great catch.
Cabot with the reception, and just like that, one play already inside of the Pokes territory. Now it's going to be pistol set, handoff to Black, his first carry as he picks up 7.
Yeah, right up the middle. And like I said, Brandon Black, last time these two teams met, had a huge night, ran the ball for over 150 yards. He's going to be key again tonight. If he can get going, this Texas offense has a good chance to put up points.
Second and short, 2 receivers, but that is going to back up the offense 5.
You talked about momentum off the start, and that is one way to lose momentum in a hurry. Here at home, your offense cannot commit penalties like that.
Yeah, on the return, I'm just seeing Meissner now. Yes, it was Silas Meissner with the opening kickoff. Apologies for that. Throwing it across the middle. Pass is going to be caught. Breaking out of tackles, Hollywood Mason, as he picks up 21.
And Hollywood Mason showed his shiftiness there. A couple of great cuts and then slipped a couple of tackles. And this is a really good start for this Texas offense. Pepino hits his first 2 passes for over 30 yards plus the run. So this offense already rolling here in the first possession.
What do you have to do in order to slow down this passing attack for Texas?
Pressure. You've got to get pressure on Vito Pepino, move him off the spot, and make him uncomfortable.
We'll see if the Pokes can do that. Triple option as Pepino pitches it to Black, breaking out of a tackle, but then will be tackled down hard right at the first down marker, and that's going to be enough for the first down. First and goal for the Longhorns.
A good run there, good late pitch, and again, Brandon Black able to slip a tackle and pick up that first down.
Michael Copley with the tackle. Play action. Pepino looking to the end zone, off the hands, incomplete.
Yeah, had a receiver coming across the middle there wide open and just couldn't haul it in. It's a bit of a shame there for Texas. Had an easy touchdown.
Remember, exclamation point enter to be entered into the free pack giveaway. Slant route, and that's going to be 1 yard short of the goal line. Quincy Myers with a gain of 4.
And that is good gang tackling there from this Cowboy defense to make sure he doesn't get it to the end zone. Third down and goal. Now we'll see if Texas plays some power football here.
Texas was the favorites, coming in at -3 in the sports book. Pepino from under center dropping back, and he's just going to throw this one away. You were talking about the pressure, and there it is showing up for the Cowboys.
Yeah, they got good pressure, and wow, Texas is going to be really aggressive here on the first series of the ball game. I like this call.
Sports Junkie, appreciate you coming in for the first time. And off to Black into the end zone as they went for it on 4th down. You like the call, Nate, and into the end zone they go for the opening score.
And when you have a running back like Brandon Black and the offensive line has done great things this season, why not take that chance? You've got them at worst pinned down inside your their own 5-yard line. Brandon Black is not going to be stopped very often on that short distance. So great call. I like it, and Texas goes up by a touchdown.
Now, what can that do in terms of we were talking about it coming in, playoff momentum, and going for it on 4th down. Big, gutsy call, but it turned out good for Juby and the Texas Longhorns.
Yeah, if you miss, obviously, the momentum swings to Oklahoma State. But if you're Oklahoma State now, it looked like you had them shut down, had them held to a field goal, and instead they still wind up walking into the end zone and getting 6 points. So that's huge for Texas.
But now, onus going and shifting to the Cowboys as their offense comes on as the ball went into the end zone on the kickoff, so it comes out to their own 25. And we will see Harrison Murray, and he's going to check it underneath, and he's able to find Ethan Martin. Goes for a gain of 8 as he is in the sports book for over 114.5 receiving yards.
And I expect that we'll be talking about Ethan Martin a lot tonight. He's the go-to guy, not necessarily big plays downfield and yardage-wise, but he's the volume pass catcher. He's going to be working around the stick, so I expect Harrison Murray to look for him a lot.
Second and short. Murray going to look to space out the receivers, and they do, throwing it underneath. Finds Martin yet again. Back-to-back receptions, goes for 7 and a first down.
Yeah, there he is. And just like I said, and over in chat, JCD already campaigning for his Player of the Year campaign here. And so we'll see how well that works out for him.
Close to a hype train as well. Remember, bits and gifting subs will do just that. As Ethan Martin, again, 3 receptions in a row. This time goes for 10, but going to be inches short of moving the chains.
Now we'll see what Oklahoma State does. They have a pretty good running back themselves. Let's see if they start to utilize him.
Play action, throwing it, and Murray connecting yet again. Inside Longhorns territory goes Casey Alexander for a gain of 13.
Well, and there it was, utilizing him, but in the passing game, so a good job getting him out in the flats and picking up the first down.
Trips to the top of the formation, empty set for Murray. Looking, throwing it underneath, and that's going to be caught by Ethan Martin again for a gain of 5.
Yeah, Ethan Martin already 4 catches on this first drive. An incredible start to this ball game for him.
As we got the next prediction, we got the first one of the evening. How many total points will be scored in the first half? 0 to 35 or 36 plus? You got 2 minutes to use your channel points to get those predictions in, as Nick Harley making his presence felt, getting a wrap-up tackle of Alexander in the backfield.
And that's another name we'll be calling a lot. Nick Harley in the backfield. He's going to be in Oklahoma State's backfield a lot tonight. We'll see if they can control him.
Murray will connect, but it's going to fall incomplete. Good job by Peterson, able to get his hand in there. And Jonesy with the 200-bit cheer. Appreciate that. He's Peyton Parker on Boise.
And a good stop there. You mentioned knocking it away last second, and that's the best way to stop those over the middle routes is get in there and hit the receiver, and that was a fantastic punt.
It was, and now if Texas is going to put up a touchdown, they're going to have to go 95 yards as they are pinned at their own 5. As the tight end Cabot coming in motion from left to right, and going to keep it, but going to be dropped for a loss. The defense coming up big for the Cowboys, and that is going to be Alexander Smith.
And that was huge. And if Pepino cuts that up a couple of steps sooner, he has got an open lane, and we might be talking about a 95-yard touchdown run. Instead, it was a great play on the edge, and it's a loss of yardage.
Going to give it to Black, and he's going to be only picking up 2 before he's planted down by John Allstott. And we got a couple bit cheers from Soccer Dude, and actually Horns resubbed for a 3-month streak.
We appreciate the bits. We appreciate the resub. And right now, the Cowboy defense is appreciating a chance to put some pressure on Vito Pepino here.
Hand off to Black, kind of conservative play call at this juncture, but looks like they're going to punt this one back to Oklahoma State. And that's going to be a 3 and out, and give the credit to the Cowboys defense.
And absolutely, you get an opponent pinned deep in their own territory like that, the worst thing that can happen is you give up a first down or 2. And boy, they're going to get a great return.
Here we go. Good return into the end zone. No flags. Michael Copley, 43-yard return. And we're talking about a momentum, and there's a big one right there right after Ethan Martin with the bit cheer, and Soccer Dude again with another bit cheer. And just like that, prayers answered for Houston Freeman, the AD for Oklahoma State.
And you talked about momentum in a game like this. Oklahoma State's defense just sets up a great opportunity for their special teams, and Copley takes advantage. Great blocking, no flags, as you mentioned, which is key on a punt return like that. It's easy to get called for a block in the back, and instead we have a tie ball game. And
now another return, a good one by Eisner, gets it 33 yards after a good return on the opening kickoff as level 1 completed. Lightning Dragon with a 100-bit cheer to join in on the fun. Horns Gaming getting in there as well. DJ Jones. Wookie saying hype. Throwing it across the middle is the quarterback Vito Pepino, finding Quincy Myers for a gain of 7.
And now this is an important drive for Texas. Oklahoma State swung the momentum their way. And this, Pepino has really got to get this offense moving back downfield. Cannot have another 3 and out.
Aaron Ike, Big Dog, Beaver Achilles, appreciate the bit cheers as that one's floated out of bounds and looking to the near side.
And good defense on the back end from Oklahoma State. Really gave him nowhere to throw that football. Pepino did the right thing and threw it away.
Hello, Jessica. Welcome in. As a 3rd and 3, Pepino floating that out, but wide open receiver caught round just shy of midfield. Orlando Higgins II. His first grab goes for 11.
Yeah, that's a great throw there. And Oklahoma State backed off in coverage, left the underneath route wide open. Thor Brown has to come up and make a stop, but it's a big first down for Texas.
This will set handoff to Black. He runs into his own offensive lineman, and that's going to be a loss of 1.
And this time, Alexander Smith does a great job getting free, working off the block, and then finding a way, actually chase that down from the backside. So a good job stopping Brandon Black there in the backfield.
7-7 is the score with 3:31 left to go in the opening stanza. Pistol handoff, and Black going to be wrestled down for another loss on the play. Justin Williams did a good job disengaging off his offensive lineman.
And all of a sudden, this Oklahoma State defense is really taking over. I know Texas has the first down on this drive, but that front 4 is really creating havoc in the Texas backfield right now.
300-bit cheer for Allie. Appreciate that. We're 19% of the way to level 2. And that's going to be thrown out to Brandon Black, who picks up 10, but is going to be 2 yards shy of the sticks.
Yeah, and a great job from Oklahoma State. They tried to set up the screen. It was fairly well blocked, but too many Cowboys flow into the football, made sure that they got there and stopped Black a couple yards shy.
And the punt his way. He's going to hit in the 4 and then bounce into the end zone. So now we get to see Oklahoma State, what their offense can do. Remember, it was the kick return for a touchdown that got them on the board.
Yeah, and watch out for Ethan Martin. He's got 4 catches already, so a couple more, and he'll move into second place all time in the career receiving receptions list.
Zaza with 200, and then Venom with 100. Appreciate you, Teddy Griffin. As Jonesy, has now 7 months straight that they've subscribed for, as we have now hit we've now completed level 1 onto level 2. Appreciate everybody watching on Twitch. Now one's going to be a run by Casey Alexander for only a gain of 1.
Yeah, and now Texas's defense really showing how strong they are up front and making sure that nothing is going up the middle on them either.
Split back in the backfield as Murray going to float this one to the near side. Caught! And that's going to be Reichel with a gain of 21.
And Bubba Brooks, congratulations on winning the first pack of the night. And Reichel, he is one of their big play targets. We talked about Ethan Martin is their volume pass catcher. Brandon Reichel is one of those downfield threats. When they want to stretch the field, that's where they'll go, and they did it just there on 3rd down.
Lightning gifted a sub to Teddy Griffin, so appreciate that. Murray will connect to the 20, being chased and being tackled down. Reichel back-to-back receptions, and that time he almost burned his man, but a good tackle.
Yeah, Mark Cole chases him down, doesn't let him get to the end zone. It looked like zone coverage, and Cole just didn't run with him, was expecting some safety help, didn't get there fast enough. Good job from Cole just to chase him down and make the tackle.
As I was saying, he feels honored to be a Fan of the Year nominee in his first season in the league. And we'll see who gets that. A lot of deserving candidates all over the place. And that one's going to be thrown out of bounds. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
And this time the Texas secondary makes sure that there is nowhere to go with that football. Might have been able to dump it down to Alexander. Instead opted to just throw it away and take the 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Murray. Pocket collapsing wide open. In the middle, Dylan Smith goes for 14. He caught it shy of the goal line, able to turn upfield. And a couple yards later, he's in for 6.
And that was a big-time throw from Harrison Murray. He had pressure coming off of both ends. The pocket was kind of collapsing around him, and he stood tall, made a great throw to Dylan Smith, who did the rest. A couple yards more to get into the end zone. Big drive from Oklahoma State.
And now they are on the board, 2 unanswered touchdowns by the Cowboys. And just like that, 14-7 is the score. And momentum is going to be a thing talked about in these playoffs. And right now, looks like Oklahoma State has seized it, and they don't want to give it back.
Yeah, and Texas went right downfield to start this ball game out. Looked like they had all the momentum after forcing a punt, but really it was that punt that pinned them deep inside their own territory that started this momentum swing for Oklahoma State.
Venom and Jonesy with a couple bit cheers. Appreciate you guys as Pepino will connect. He got out of the pocket on a bootleg and able to find Myers for another gain of 14.
And when you're expecting pressure, how do you beat it? Screens, draws, and move your quarterback on designed rollouts just like they did there. Great design and great throw and catch from this Texas offense.
Looks like something Matt Nagy should look at for the Bears with Justin Fields, and they're going to do it yet again, this time to a strong side. Sets, but it's going to be picked off. Looking for Jackson, but it's going to be intercepted by the Cowboys instead, and that is going to be the first turnover of the game. John Allstott getting it.
Well, the play design was there. The play design was right, but Allstott was sitting right there reading the eyes of Vito Pepino. He knew there was a crossing route coming, and he was able to just reach up and pick that one off. If Pepino waits a couple of seconds, he might have his receiver coming open on the other side of Allstott for a big gain on that one as well.
Scottish Meatball gifting a sub to Rory, so appreciate Scottish Meatball. And it's going to be first down and 10, and now it's going to be Murray rolling out, setting his feet, and that one could have been picked off. It was looking like back-to-back interceptions, but it falls incomplete. Scott Smith on the coverage.
Yeah, great job there. And again, TD Sav now getting one a subscription again offered by Scottish Meatball, so appreciate that, guys. The hype train nearly completing level 3.
Yeah, 95% as Alexander goes for a gain of 5, setting up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that was a great run from Alexander, and they've got to get Casey Alexander going a little bit to take some of this pressure off the passing game.
Venom with 25 bits. We got 28 seconds left, now up to 97. Aaron Ike, and that one almost intercepted by Cass off the deflection, but maybe too much popcorn before the game, and it falls off the hands incomplete. And now, good job by the Texas defense, at least holding Oklahoma State to a John Broadfoot field goal attempt as the snap is down, and it is good. 17-7 is the score, now a 10-point lead.
And it looked like he was going for Ethan Martin there, so a great job knocking that ball away on 3rd down. Sets up the long field goal. So Texas, a bit of a win there for their defense, gets the field goal try against them, but now down 10, their offense is going to have to find a way to get points back on the board here.
Wow, Zaza gifting 5. Joey Cass, Mako Madness. Yeah, Macho Madness, Jessica, Phantom, and McWebb all getting subs here. So appreciate Zaza. Is now we're at 100% for level 3. Should be a little bit through level 4 as well once all this starts to settle down. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that was Quentin Giles, a huge hit on the outside, knocking that ball free. Good play from the corner on that little wide receiver screen pass.
Yeah, remember, out of all this, exclamation point entered to be entered into the free pack giveaway. Pepino, he's going to show off his arm. Almost picked off, but Thor Brown and looking for Hollywood Mason.
Yeah, and this is, Texas's offense, even with as well as they've run the ball, is still predicated on the deep pass, and that one just knocked away.
Throwing it underneath. That one almost that one is broken up by Hudson Chong, who's coming in off the D line, showing Houston Freeman that he can play a little defense, as we're giving away 20 packs in the quarterfinals. So everybody pay attention, get your exclamation point enters in. It's going to be hot and heavy, hot and fast as well. And setting up a good return, but that is going to be actually hauled down. Michael Copley, after his last punt, went for a touchdown, gets held in check here for only 11.
Yeah, and great coverage this time from the Texas special teams. It makes you a little nervous kicking to a guy that just broke one for a touchdown, but good job stopping him there.
Wookie with a 100-bit cheer. Appreciate you, Wookie, as you're going to be playing in a couple days, actually. You get a little bit of a break. That guy with a bit cheer as well, as we're getting close, 21% through level 5 with 3:20 left to go on that hype train. As now 2nd down and 3. Quick receiver bubble screen, but that is going to be broken up by the defense. Ethan Martin with a gain of 1, and that's going to take us into the second quarter. It's been a really high-paced game, but the Cowboys on top here, 17-7. We'll be back. You're watching the CFSL and PX Sports on Twitch. as the teams flip sides for the start of the second quarter. I'm Jeff Melnish, my broadcast partner Nate Murphy, the AD of West Virginia. Coming up next season is Harrison Murray. That one's going to fall incomplete. Good job by the defense of Texas yet again. And now another stop after they held Oklahoma State to the field goal. Now they get the punting opportunity and get the ball back to their offense.
And a good stop there, but I do want to shout out Ethan Martin. Now he's got 6 catches on the night. That puts him at 287 on his career. Sole possession of second place in the receptions list for a career. 3 more receptions tonight, and he will set the all-time record for receptions by a CFSL receiver.
I'll pull that up and make sure we call it out as soon as it happens. It's going to be first down and 10. Throwing it underneath is Pepino, finds Cabot for a gain of 5.
And we saw Cabot the first drive of the ball game. He had that big reception on the corner route. They just finally went back to him. Now we'll see if maybe getting him involved again will spark this offense a little bit.
So he's at 287, so only 2 away from tying Derek Gray. 3rd and 4 upcoming as Marshall not able to go anywhere.
And first
off, DJ Jones gifting 2 subs to the community. Appreciate you. And then also we have an Ask the Broadcaster, who's your pick to win it all. Oh, man. Do you want to go first on that one? As Pepino will fire it to Higgins the second for a first down.
I mean, it's tough to call. I mean, obviously anything can happen once you get in the playoffs. I don't know. I think right now my pick is Notre Dame or maybe this Texas team. We'll see if they meet up, but that would be a very interesting matchup with those two. But right now I think I have to give the edge to Notre Dame.
It's hard to think of because there have been outside of Notre Dame looking really good. A lot of people are going to pick them, and rightfully so. They had a good season all the way. I mean, when you don't have a loss on your record. Brandon Black breaking out and gets inside Pokes territory. I'm going to have to it's hard. I'm going to go because I want there's something about Playoff Pack. I mean, he's got to copyright that name because as soon as he gets into the playoffs, I'm not picking Auburn to win it all. I'm just saying that he can easily get as a fumble on the play picked off by Black, and he's going to lose 5 on the play, but he was in the right spot trying to run that option play. I'm going to say Texas comes back, and I think Texas is going to win the championship this year.
And that was a big play from Oklahoma State's defense, trying to help already bust your prediction. But yeah, I agree. Texas is a very good team. I wouldn't be surprised if they did come back. I wouldn't be surprised if they did wind up winning the whole thing. I just like Notre Dame because they've done it in a lot of ways this year. They can do it with their offense. They can do it with their defense. And we've seen them do it that way all year long. And like you said, they've run the table, which is not an easy thing to do in this league.
So the play is reversed. Pino was down before the ball came out. So just recap some of the, when we got some time here, some of the props for in the sports book coming out as Cabot comes in motion from right to left, sets up in the slot, and it's going to be Pino finding Hollywood Mason for a gain of 11. You had Justin Williams over 1.5 sacks. Actually, nobody took that bet. Ethan Martin over 114.5 receiving yards. Nobody took that. Nick Harley over 1.5 sacks. 7 people took that one. As it's going to be Pepino for a loss of 2 on the play. There was the over-under for this one coming in at 84.5. You had 2 take the under, 5 take the over. Texas winning outright minus 155. You had 6 people taking that one. Oklahoma State plus 135. 15 people thinking that Oklahoma State's going to win this one outright. Texas minus 3. 2 people took that. Oklahoma State getting 3 points. 2 people took that one. And a nice catch by Cabot yet again. Picks up 13, getting inside the red zone.
And that was a big play. It was 4th down. They decided to be aggressive again and go for it. And that's the second time. So they're 2 for 2 on 4th down so far tonight. That one, a big play, pays off for them. And now they're down around the red zone.
Total 691,392 is the amount stacked on this game. 1st and 10, and they're going to give it to Black, and he's going to be picking up 2 on the play before Williams wrestles him down.
And if you're Texas, you kind of need to see this running game get going. I know Vito Pepino is a great quarterback, but this year they've built a lot of success on that running game, and Black really just hasn't found a lot of holes tonight.
Black getting in the handoff yet again. We have another Ask the Broadcaster. Hunky asks, of the teams on the field, which orange team color do you prefer? I'm going to say Oklahoma State.
I have to agree with you. I don't know what it is, but I do prefer the Oklahoma State orange.
Quick throw, good blocking as Mason breaks off of 1, gets inside the 10, just maybe a yard short of the 5-yard line. Going to be 1st and goal.
And that is a good pickup on a short yardage situation. Get the ball out to one of your playmakers in space and let him make a move, get down inside the 10.
1st and goal. They're going to hand this one off to Cass this time as he spells Brandon Black, and he gets a gain of 6.
And again, good job there. Now they bring in the bigger guy, the big-bodied backup tailback there, the safety that likes to put people on their butts, and he nearly puts it in the end zone.
There goes Black. He comes back in, and he gets the touchdown run, and just like that, pending an extra point, we are now 3-point game with Oklahoma State up 17-13.
And again, the second time that they've gotten down inside the 5, and they've been able to use the goal line sets and power their way into the end zone. The offensive line down deep has been able to create a lot of big holes for Brandon Black to get in. Now we'll see if they can start doing that on other parts of the field and creating space for their big-time running back.
ST Max says that one of us said that Pepino isn't a good quarterback. And then he said the deeper voice, so I don't know. It's probably you.
I don't know if I ever said Pepino wasn't a good quarterback, and I don't know, maybe he misheard. I really enjoy watching Vito Pepino throw the ball around, and that's a
good
big
pitch and
play
catch.
there,
We
yeah.
have a first time viewer. It Love 68, 69. Can't really It Love. Yeah, I can't really see the number on the screen, kind of blurry. But a nice play by Reichel getting past his man downfield. And again, when they've wanted to go deep, it's been the Brandon Reichel show.
Yeah, and again, that's their playmaker downfield. When they want to stretch it, they go to Reichel or Rip Tuttle. So we're seeing Reichel be that man so far tonight.
As Venom says, 69, Jeff. Thank you. I must have to get to the eye doctor again. My prescription might be running low. 2nd and 5, though, coming up for the Cowboys.
And for those of us tracking, that's another catch for Ethan Martin, so he's 2 away from taking the record away.
Jessica won the free pack. Make sure you type in, and that one is going to be a slide down by Harrison Murray.
Yeah, great job there from Harrison Murray. They ran that little bootleg. He gets to the outside, and he finds nobody open downfield, so he takes off and then does the smart thing and slides to avoid a hit.
We're at 31 points currently. Touchdown would put it on the over of the 36 plus, and only 21K of channel points were risked on the 36 plus. So the 85 looking, or the 0-35 looking like it might not stick, but who knows? We still got 3:55 left to go. As Murray gonna throw that one to the sideline, and that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, just kind of threw that one away and didn't want to risk a turnover there, and a good decision this time from Harrison Murray.
Murray looking, will fire it underneath. That's going to be caught by Martin. There it is, another reception. He's now 1 away.
Yeah, that ties the record with Derek Gray for most receptions, and a good stop, though, by Texas on 3rd down, so we'll have to wait at least one more possession to see if he gets it.
You think he gets it?
I would be very surprised if we go the rest of this ball game without seeing Ethan Martin make one more catch.
We're at 34 points. So that means the next, outside of any point, any points now will get the 36 plus. So the people that took that are looking really comfortable right about now, licking their lips and licking their chops a little bit. Going to be a handoff to Black to open up this series, and that's going to be a nice gain of 6.
Yeah, and that's what Texas needs to do a little bit more of. They got him some room. Also had to come over, make a tackle downfield. You want to get Brandon Black into that second and third level. Good blocking up front from the Longhorn offensive line.
Pepino takes the snap, going to float that one, and what a incomplete. Oh, Cabot was there.
Yeah, it must have fallen off his hands as he made a pretty darn good effort to get that one. And only a good quarterback can make that throw in that position in that kind of tight coverage.
Phipps, actually, it's Juby saying that he caught it, but that is going to be incomplete again.
Well, that one, I'm surprised about that one. That one definitely looked like a catch. But they're going to rule it incomplete. No one's going to look at it here. And so a good stop from Oklahoma State and a chance to go back and extend this lead again.
Wow. Okay. A lot of people are saying a review for those, but it's going to be all for naught. And now, here we go, Oklahoma State with the ball back with 2:44 to go.
Yeah, this is a big drive now for Texas's defense.
And they get a stop. They're going to give it to Casey Alexander to open this series up. Picks up 3 on the play before Cass coming down from the strong safety spot to lay a little hit on Casey Alexander.
And good thing Casey Alexander is a big back, because when Cass gets that much momentum rolling downfield at you, it can be dangerous. But Alexander able to kind of bounce off the hit and bounce right back up.
That guy, appreciate the 5-bit cheer, my friend, and that one's going to be thrown to Ethan Martin, and now he is the all-time leader for receptions in the CFSL.
Yeah, congratulations to Ethan Martin, a great career, and yeah, it didn't take long. 2 plays into their next drive, and there it is.
3rd and 2. Murray taken, winding up, open. It is caught. Brayton Allen, the tight end, with a gain of 27. They take their first timeout.
Yeah, and a great throw and catch there. Allen does a great job getting open on the corner route, and Harrison Murray put it right on the money.
Shotgun. Murray looking, pocket starting to collapse. He moves in the pocket beautifully, able to find Allen as a check down for a gain of 2.
Yeah, and didn't get much, but a great job from Harrison Murray moving around in the pocket, finding his tight end and just keeping positive forward momentum there.
Option. Murray's going to keep it, break it off of one, and then takes a shot at the end of that play by Tosco.
Yeah, great hit from Lorenzo Tosco, but a really good play from Harrison Murray getting to the outside. Wasn't sure he was going to get there initially, but a great job getting it down inside the 10.
Hey, Jacob saying, imagine betting the under on this half. Well, we'll see. And it's going to fall incomplete with 1:33 to go.
Boy, that was close to a catch and a fumble, but a good job knocking that one loose just to make it an incomplete pass. And now 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go. 2nd and goal. They're going to give it to Alexander. He's going to get inside the 5, picks up 4. 3rd and goal upcoming for the Pokes.
Oh, we've seen Texas be aggressive down here and go for it on 4th down. We'll see if Oklahoma State even has to make that decision, but this would be a big couple of plays here for Texas.
Or an interception is what Texas wants, but it's not going to happen. Ben Dawson, 3-yard touchdown reception. And just like that, Oklahoma State extends their lead, looking to make it 27-14.
Yeah, and a great concept down there by the goal line. They spread everybody out. You run a little hitch route with your tight end, and there was nobody near him. They were all paying attention to the wide receivers, and a good throw and catch, an easy throw and catch. And all of a sudden, we talk about momentum at the start of the game. All of a sudden, Oklahoma State has it all again.
Yeah, it's 20% of the people only didn't even want to go to that. 80% took 0 to 35, 36 plus 20. So 9 people are going to split 105,000 channel points. And that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you got to risk it. And they did. 9 people risked it, and they look at that guy, 75.4K. So second down and 2 for Pepino. Going to float that one, and this time they're going to say Jackson was in for a gain of 13.
Hey, give him a catch, and that's a good catch along the sideline. Great call from the referee, making sure that they saw the feet inbounds this time. and a big play. Texas on the move now.
Or Juice99, appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for being here and showing up, and Pepino showing up. Down the sideline, Cass Jackson back-to-back big plays.
Yeah, and just unfortunate for Texas there. He got a little bit too close to the sideline with that throw, and he couldn't turn it up without stepping out of bounds. That was a gimme touchdown, but his foot just kind of wandered out of bounds a little bit.
100 viewers. We got Mike. We got that guy, Gary, Ken, Juby. We got EMT Mike. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I'll get some more names here in a little bit as Pepino throwing it down to Hollywood Mason for a gain of 5 with 44 seconds to go.
Yeah, and this is a big set of downs here, 44 seconds left. Texas needs a touchdown here. They can't come away with a field goal. Pistol
set, 2x2 look for Pepino. Going to float that one out of bounds as Brave Stag with re-upping their subscription, so appreciate you. We got Rory, we got Houston, we got Zaza, Bubba Brooks, we got Scottish Meatball. Is Pepino looking, 3rd and 5, and he's going to be sacked on the play. Down he goes, and Texas not going to take a timeout here. Hudson Chung with the sack.
Yeah, great play from Chong and a great job from this Oklahoma State defense. And hi, Rory, I want to make sure that you know that we saw the shout out there. Thank you. We appreciate that. And, yeah, this Oklahoma State defense, big stop here, forcing that field goal. Texas would have loved to come away with 7 down deep like they were on this drive.
And that's the thing for Texas is they're going to have to start finishing some of these drives with touchdowns, with 6, maybe 7 with the extra point. The 4th and 12, they're going to let the play clock dwindle down and trying to make this a 10-point game. They'll snap it with 2 seconds. There it is. Snaps down. Kick is on the way by Carter Cass. Through the uprights and good. And that's how we're going to go to the half here at DK Royal Memorial Texas Stadium here on the campus of the University of Texas. 27-17 is the score in this opening quarterfinal matchup between number 7 and number 2. And Nate, as we come into the booth for the halftime, it really has been the momentum, and really it was that opening or that punt return that really sealed some of that first half magic for Oklahoma State.
Yeah, and it started with the punt before that from Oklahoma State special teams, pinning Texas down in deep. Their defense didn't give up a first down. It set up Copley. And like you said, that's kind of where things started looking up for Oklahoma State. Texas has fought their way back in, made this a 10-point game. And let's not forget the first matchup between these two teams. Texas trailed by 11 at halftime, also trailed by 11 heading into the fourth quarter before coming back and scoring 18 of the 21 points scored in the fourth quarter.
So what do they need to do to open up this second half, or just what do they need to do in general for the second half?
They need to continue to move the football. They've done it well at times. They have the time of possession. They did turn it over once, which is big, but just continue to move the football and then put it in the end zone. Your defense is going to have to come up with another stop, obviously, somewhere along the way to get you back in this thing. But it's that offense. They got to finish with touchdowns more often. They've had too many punts and then that field goal to end the drive.
Are you surprised by how well Oklahoma State's defense has showed up in their own end when their backs are against the wall on defense?
Not really. I mean, this is a really good Oklahoma State defense, and I don't know if they get the credit that they deserve all the time, but they've got a great defense and certainly a team that can really stymie an opposing offense.
So we got the next prediction ready to go after this play. I'll get it out momentarily. We're setting up the receiver bubble screen, but that's not going to go anywhere. Only a gain of 1 for Ethan Martin is now he extends the receptions mark as the next prediction. What is going to be the final score of the point spread? Is it going to be Oklahoma State -7, or is it going to be Texas at +7? You have 2 minutes to get your predictions in. And remember, exclamation point enter to be entered into the free pack giveaway. You have 2 minutes to get the prediction in. It's going to be the point spread of the final score. Is it going to be Oklahoma State -7 or Texas +7? You get +7 with Texas, as Oklahoma State would have to win by 7 or more. And that's going to be third down conversion for Ethan Martin for a gain of 11.
Yeah, and a big third down conversion. I mentioned coming out, Texas' defense is going to have to get a stop somewhere, and it starts right here. They need to force a punt to allow their offense to get it back to within a one-score game.
So far, it seems a lot of money might be coming in on Oklahoma State winning by 7 or more, as Alexander going to run for a gain of 10, but not enough to move the chain. Second in inches upcoming.
Yeah, a good run, good job by this Oklahoma State front, really opening up a hole, and Stewie Peterson making a tackle, his 9th on the ball game.
A lot of channel points coming in now. Going to be thrown, and that's going to be caught. Brayton Allen, another gain of 10, and that's going to move the chains here. And just like the opening drive of the second half, looking really good for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and Lorenzo Tosco had to make a stop. Brayton Allen, a good job working his way open on the crossing route.
3-down defensive lineman for the Longhorns, and that was going to be broken up. Mark Cole with the tackle and the hit to jar the ball loose.
Yeah, great play from Cole. Beaten to the inside, but didn't give up on the play. Made sure that when the ball hit the receiver's hands, he hit the receiver, and the ball popped out. Great play.
Trips to the bottom of the formation. Looking across the middle. Broken up by Jason Thompson. Getting his first deflection of the night. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, good stop there. And Dylan brings up a good point. Martin's got another year. So he could really set this record almost out of reach.
Darn it. That's going to be 2 yards shy of the first down marker. So good stop. Dylan Smith with the reception, though. We're going to take another look at this one. It's either going to be incomplete or 2 yards shy, and it looks like, I don't know why they're going to the booth on this one, as if this was in the Steelers game last night, coach wouldn't have been happy either.
Well, I don't know. I'm surprised that they reviewed this one and not one of the two in the first half.
Mike Tomlin wasn't happy last night either. Here we go. And they'll have to settle for a John Broadfoot field goal. Snap is down. Kick is on the way, and it just gets in. 135,000 channel points on Oklahoma State, -7.
Well, I mean, early on here, third quarter, that's looking pretty good with a 13-point lead. A big kick again from Broadfoot, knocking that one home. A long field goal. And now this Texas offense is going to have to find a way to swing momentum.
Good return 31 for Quincy Myers, 69K for channel points on Texas +7. So we'll see. It was the underdog that won the last channel point prediction. So we'll see what happens if that streak continues. Pepino will fire it to the far side, caught by Quincy Myers. Only a gain of 3, though.
Yeah, Myers should have probably turned it inside as he tried to spin to the outside and lost track of where he was on the field. Good job making the catch in bounds, but had more room in front of him if he could have stayed in.
Rolling out with Pepino to his weak side, sets his feet and overshot his receiver. Is going to bring up 3rd and 7.
And we saw him run that play successfully in the first half, coming that way. This time just couldn't get his shoulders squared up well enough to put the ball where he needed to.
FTW 1979-03-1, and oh, what a catch and run! Myers into the end zone, 62-yard bomb by Vito Pepino.
And that's what you need from this Texas offense. A big play there, and as you started to say, VTW, you won the pack, so make sure you've got less than 90 seconds now. Get in there, type something in chat to claim it before you lose your opportunity. But Pepino put the ball right on the money to Quincy Myers, and that's the big play Texas needed to get back in this.
30-24 is the score. So now back to a one-score game with 6:39 to go in this third quarter. And just like that, we were waiting for Texas to take some shots. And Vito did, and we know what he can do, as he's been lethal all his career with that kind of stuff. But now Texas's defense, after getting a stop, maybe getting some of that momentum back that we were alluding to all game.
Yeah, and they're going to need another one here. They'd love to see it come a little bit quicker than they got the last one. Would love to keep Oklahoma State off the board, give their offense a chance to come take the lead back. But you've mentioned their defense has been playing much better, at least recently here, and we'll see what they can do. And again, it's going to come down to some pressure on the quarterback.
just before the 30, a couple yards shy. Still in their own end, though. First down and 10. Murray, quick throw. Oh, what a strike. What a call. Reichel with a gain of 11 and a first down.
Yeah, a little slant flat route there, and he just was able to fit it in there to Reichel. A good job. Strong arm on Harrison Murray. Put that one in a tight spot.
First down and 10. Murray is going to keep it. Trying to get to the outside. Takes on a tackler, and it's going to be picking up 3.
He got 3, but, man, it looked like Alexander had some room up the middle. I don't know if that was a design keep or a misread, but able to get 3, so a good play on first down just to pick up some positive yardage.
Alexander to the right of Murray on this snap. As pressure, and down goes Murray. That's the middle linebacker, Archer Berry, coming in for the sack.
Yeah, great job from Archer Berry, working his way off the edge there. Came on a blitz from the outside and was able to fight his way off the block as Murray stepped up in the pocket. Great pressure and good coverage on the back end, not giving Murray anywhere to go.
5th sack on the season, first one in the playoffs, and it's a big one. Bring it up 3rd and 15. Trips to the top of the formation for Murray. He's got plenty of time. Stepping up, and it's going to fall incomplete. Had the receiver coming back to the ball as Washington in on the pass coverage.
And a good job from this Oklahoma State offensive line with protection there. Murray did the right thing, stepped up in the pocket, but I think he kind of ran out of room as he ran into the back end of one of his offensive linemen, and it kind of made him come up short on that throw. He did have an open receiver.
Scottish Meatball gifting a Tier 1 sub to ST Mac 15. So appreciate you, Scottish Meatball, for that. And it's going to be first down and 10. Pistol set. One receiver to the top, one receiver to the bottom. And Black in the backfield. Pepino looking, and the crossing route works to perfection. Cabot with a gain of 20 and inside Cowboys territory.
And Oliver Cabot, a dangerous weapon from the tight end position. He can work the outside of the field. He can work the middle of the field, and we've seen him before stretch the seam. So really a dangerous guy, can run any route you want him to. This time right over the middle, and Pepino's not going to miss that throw.
Bunch set tight at the top of the formation for Pepino, looking quickly to Cabot, picks up 6 before he's tackled down, bringing up 2nd and short.
And this one just a good quick throw to get it out there, make sure that none of the pressure can get to your quarterback, and Zach Holdorf has to come up and make another tackle to make sure that they don't get any closer to that first down.
Second and 4. Now the backup tight end coming in motion from left to right, giving it to Black, runs into his offensive lineman, and he's still on his feet, picks up 4, but it's going to be inches short of the first down marker yet again.
Yeah, he tried to set up a little bit of a buck sweep action there. Got the lineman out in front, but Black just needed to be a little bit more patient because he had the edge if he would have let his blockers get out there and seal it for him. But as it is, it's 3rd and very short.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Play action for Pepino, firing it, and that's going to be caught. Jackson, they're going to say he's in, and thank God, because Juby was going to punch his screen, and that's going to be a pickup of 13.
Yeah, right along the edge of the sideline. Great catch. Good call on the play action. And a lot of you already getting in there, but an exclamation point enter as another pack giveaway has started. And again, we're giving away a lot more tonight, so make sure you get in there. You got less than 10 minutes now.
Yeah, 20. 1st and 10. Backup tight end coming in motion yet again for Texas. Pepino is going to throw it underneath. Devin Marshall picks up 7, bringing up 2nd and 3.
And so here we go. Devin Marshall, a good job getting out to the flat, and a good job just putting it right on him. Pepino laid it right there where he needed to, and it takes a big hit, but hold on to the football.
Juby says, my girlfriend said, wow, to Jeff saying I would punch my screen. Well, I mean, if they would have ruled that incomplete, I think you would have, especially after saying that Black had the first down, and you were saying to review that as well. Pepino is going to take off and run after seeing nothing downfield, and he slides down. It's going to be a 3rd and inches.
And just to clarify, the 20 packs we're giving away is between all 4 quarterfinal games. So that's 20 between tonight and tomorrow. But yeah, we're giving them away a bit quicker, it seems like. So make sure you're getting your exclamation point inners in there.
So that'd be 5, 5, 5, 5 if my math serves me well with my five multiplication tables.
That's quick, Jeff. I'm proud of you.
I know. I could do my 5s. 9s, not so much because I got to use my hands for that. And that is going to be pistol set. Pepino's going to take off and run, and he's going to throw it incomplete.
And boy, he had some room in front of him. It would have been a tight squeeze. There were some defenders closing in, but a good job knocking that one away. So we'll see 2nd and goal.
Gosh, B-Ball saying that he's Frank 15, wanting to campaign himself. Pepino can't pitch the ball. It's going to be 3rd and goal upcoming. And Huppa with the resub.
And it's Hudson Chong going to get credit for a tackle. But man, if Pepino could have got that outside, it looked like a walk-in touchdown. There was nobody left on the edge for Oklahoma State. A good stop before he could get it out there.
Now they're going to go with the fullback. That's not going to go anywhere. Greg Miller picks up 1. And that's going to be 4th and goal, and they're going to have to they're going to have to settle for a field goal again in their own end, or when they're trying to get a touchdown. And the Oklahoma State defense coming up big and holding Texas to another field goal. Now it's a 3-point game.
And I'm a little surprised at that, because if you run the fullback on 3rd and goal from the 3, I would expect you're planning on taking 2 shots at it. Instead, they kicked the field goal after they went for it on 4th down and goal on their first drive. So a good stop from Oklahoma State's defense, and now maybe we're starting to see that momentum one more time swing the other direction.
Juby saying fire Juby for those calls. Somewhere Horns Nation is absolutely loving that comment, as Meissner with his 4th tackle, first for a loss, and that's going to be 2nd and 15.
Yeah, and that was great defense there from Texas. They had both options on that play covered up, and Meissner able to get the big tackle in the backfield.
Quick bubble screen, and that's going to be caught by Martin, but he's going to be held in check this time. Does pick up 3, though, so setting up 3rd and 12, but still, this is the time where Texas needs to get their defense off the field.
And great play from Scott Jones, making that tackle and really slowing him down before he could get any forward momentum going.
Harley coming in for the sack on Murray for a loss of 10, his first of the evening.
And boy, I mean, we mentioned him all the way back in the first quarter. I said that was a name we were going to call a lot. Well, I was wrong, at least to this point, but a great job on that screen pass. Got in there so fast that Oklahoma State didn't have a chance to set it up.
The 7 people that took the over 1.5 sacks is hoping that he can get another 1 to make it 2. So a minute 42 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Myers will get the ball inside Oklahoma State territory, and that's where Pepino will take over just before the 45.
Yeah, it's a good field position, and here we're seeing the strikes downfield that Vito Pepino is really starting to light up right now. So we'll see if this Oklahoma State defense can make an adjustment and slow down this passing attack.
Appreciate everybody tuning in on Twitch. We got 102 people. We got TJ Smith. We got ST Mac. We got Grin showing up. Broco. We got Juby. Dylan Smith. We got not Horns. Houston Freeman. Appreciate everybody who's maybe you guys aren't talking and you guys are just sitting and watching a good football game. Appreciate you guys as well. And that's going to be thrown to Devin Marshall for a gain of 2.
Yeah, unlike me and you, Jeff, some people don't have to talk to enjoy a good football game. And, well, that's exactly what we have here in Texas, looking to regain the lead.
Cabot coming in motion. Pistol. Pressure coming. Floating it. And almost picked off. Looking for Cabot. But Copley was there for the deflection.
Yeah, good play from Michael Copley. Jumped the route. Jumped up there, nearly picked it off. And there was a lot of room in front of him if he did.
3rd and 8. Trips to the top of the formation for Pepino, but it's going to be setting up the halfback screen to the near side. Black is going to be shoved out inches shy, picks up 8.
And that was a great play on both sides of the football. Texas had that set up extremely well, but Allstott is able to fight off the block just before the 1st down marker and a fake.
They're going to fake it. They got the 1st down. Greg Miller is Juby pulling out all the stops.
Unbelievable. Well, we saw him go for it twice in this the conventional route. This time a little trickeration, and it works out for Texas. Now we'll see if they can take advantage.
Juby is dead. Somewhere Horns is loving that, as he would have the shot at maybe getting Texas back, and that's going to be a hit and jarring the ball loose.
Yeah, a big play there on the defensive side of the ball. You give up a little bit of momentum there. Come back and try and take it with a big hit.
Talk about a game of inches, and that's exactly what this game has been. Brandon Black runs for a gain of 5.
Yeah, ran 20 yards to get an inch, but hey, it worked.
That's, I think, the second fake punt that has happened. Remember, Boise converted a fake punt as well as TJ Weinrich with the touchdown on that one, as Brandon Black will be hit for a loss on the play.
Yeah, Hudson Chung, a good job fighting off of a couple of blockers and making a big tackle around the line of scrimmage. So after the fake punt, though, Texas only going to get a field goal opportunity out of this. So that's got to be a little bit of a win for this Oklahoma State defense.
Yeah, like anytime. I mean, the defense for Oklahoma State has been there. They've gotten the stops, and now we are all knotted up at 30 apiece.
Yeah,
it says 0-0.
Yeah, 0-0, basically one more quarter to go. We've started all over again. This has been the game that we expected it to be. And after the first go-round, I don't know why we would have expected anything less.
Yeah, 7 seconds to go. So assuming there's no big play on this one, on this play, we could have 1 or 2 plays where we're going into the fourth all knotted up, as Murray, dropping back 5 steps, is going to float that, and that's going to be caught by Rip Tuttle. His first grab goes for 8, and that is going to be it. We got a tie game heading into the fourth quarter. Put your 4s up in chat. And also, who you think is going to win this one? 1 for Oklahoma State and a 2 for Texas. And we'll see what people think, as we'll be back with the fourth quarter. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on Twitch. Lightning Dragon with the 4-bit cheer. Appreciate you, Cole. So first play on in the fourth quarter is going to be an option, a halfback screen to Alexander, goes for 3, and that's a first down.
A big first down here for Oklahoma State, trying to get this momentum back, and a good job picking up the first down and getting some of it there on that play.
1st and 10. They're going to give it to Alexander, trying to get to the outside. He's hit by 2, but then wrestled down by Manley.
Yeah, good play there by Manley. And Lorenzo Smith in chat said Houston Astros are getting killed right now. As a Red Sox fan, that really makes me feel good. Someone drop a score for me, because I don't have it up anywhere.
Oh, good gracious. Yeah, 6-0 is what they said. It's going to be a sack on the play. Is that Harley? Yes, it is. So 7 people just won some cash in the sports book, and they're going to like that. The second sack for Nick Harley. Yeah,
and a great job from Nick Harley. Something he's done a lot of this year, just a bull rush over the tackle. And the poor offensive lineman just didn't have a chance on that one, and neither did Harrison Murray. So a great play there from Nick Harley.
At one point, I saw Oklahoma State was 4 of 8, but now they're 4 for 11. Make that 4 of 12, as the defense for Texas has come to play in this second half.
Yeah, a great job from this Texas defense in the second half, really shutting down this Oklahoma State offense for the most part here, and has given their team a chance to get back in this one. They were down 10 at the break, and now they've got a chance to take the lead.
Oh, still on his feet. Oh, we got back-to-back punt returns for a touchdown. That is going to be Myers, 78 yards. Unbelievable.
Well, turnabout is fair play, and Quincy Myers breaks a couple of tackles, finds his way to the outside, and the Texas special teams gets themselves one, just like we saw Oklahoma State get in the first quarter. And there it is. We mentioned it again and again and again. The momentum now is squarely on the Longhorn sideline. Oklahoma State is going to have to find something big to get it back.
Wow. Oh, we knew that we were probably in for a treat with this game being the first one of the quarterfinal matchups. But this has taken a whole new turn. 2 punt returns for a touchdown, one by each team. Oh, unbelievable. It's going to be back to back. No, going to be pushed out shy of the 50.
Now, Dylan Smith, and I just said it, Oklahoma State needed something big to take the momentum back, and Dylan Smith, almost seconds later, found it. Gets him out near midfield, though, so now a great chance for Harrison Murray in this offense to go tie this thing right back up.
And this game officially hit shenanigan level. We'll see as going to be caught. Rip Tuttle, gain of 14, getting the ball inside Texas territory as I did see Cole Mantell with a 100-bit cheer, but he used 10s. I like that. Aaron Ike with a 5-bit cheer of his own. Yeah, someone, I thought Mike did hit iClip for that return, Cole. Maybe it's still loading. First down and 10, though. Back-to-back first down plays for the offense for Oklahoma State.
Yeah, this is exactly what they need, and they've come out and on the first 2 plays, they've gotten it.
Murray's going to keep it on the option keeper, and he's got one man, and I'm surprised he didn't try. That's Kaiser Washington. I'm surprised he didn't try to lay more of a shot onto Harrison Murray.
Yeah, I mean, Murray was starting to dance around a little bit. Maybe he did the right thing, just made a solid wrap-up tackle in the open field and not let him get the first down.
Cole says this game is too much for the bots, and I would have to agree. Dylan Smith with a gain of 2, first down. They don't ask how or why or how they converted it, but they did, and it's first down.
There were bodies flying all over the place over there. Great block on the outside. And then Joey Cass coming up, making another tackle. Good job converting, getting that first down, and keeping this ball moving.
Now a little delay run with Alexander picks up 6, bringing up 2nd and 4 as Oklahoma State marching it down the field.
And Cass again with another tackle, his 8th. And Alexander hasn't had a lot of action tonight. We might see him get the ball a few times down here deep in the red zone. We'll see what they decide to do.
Murray looking underneath. That is going to be no gain. 3rd and 4 upcoming as Glock Lesnar says in chat, no way. I thought Texas was out. We had him down by 21. Big 12 representing. Yes, sir.
Yeah, what a game this is.
2-by-2 set. Murray needs to get inside the 10. He's going to go to the back of the end zone. Oh, toe tap by Reichel for a touchdown in the back of it.
And what a great play from Brandon Reichel. I mean, the throw was up there where only he was going to get it or it was going to go out of bounds. But he jumps up, makes the catch, and then looks down to find where the sideline is and making sure he gets his feet in. And he had plenty of room. So a great throw and catch. And there it is. There's the momentum. It started with the kick return almost all the way back to the midfield stripe. And then right downfield go the Cowboys. And back and forth we go, Jeff.
Yeah, it's something new when Mike is saying that he's not sure if he's ever seen that animation before in the probably thousands of games that he has seen throughout NCAA 14. So the fact that something could be a first here in season 12, especially in the playoffs, is quite surprising. And he didn't just put his toes down. It looked like he smashed his toes
he
into.
Stomped them down there with a purpose.
He stomped into the end zone of Texas. Oh, that one could have been picked off. Pepino playing with fire.
Yeah, I mean, threw it right into the defender, and he's lucky because if that ball is picked off, there was nobody in burnt orange in front of him.
Exclamation point enter to enter into the free pad giveaway is Black going up the middle. He will pick up 7, bringing up a manageable 3rd and 3.
A good cut, set up that block there, and picks up that 7 yards. Just under 5.5 to go. No reason for Texas to abandon the running game. It has worked when they've gone to it, and it has helped set up some of those deep throws that Pepino has hit tonight.
All knotted up 37 apiece with 5:15 left to go. Tight end coming in motion. Cabot from left to right. Pistol, but Pepino's going to keep it. Does he have the edge? Yes, he does. And some blocking downfield, and will be tackled down at the 49, a yard short of midfield.
A good run from Pepino there as Halldorf comes up, makes his 7th tackle of the night, but got it to the outside, just like you said, and then cut it up, found some extra blocking. And really both teams tonight, their receivers have blocked well downfield on some of these bigger runs from their quarterbacks and running backs.
First down and 10, they're going to give it to Black, dancing in the hole, and he gets inside state territory, picks up 4.
Yeah, good run. And you said he started doing a little bit of dancing, tried to find a little extra running room and wasn't able to do it. Does set up a second down and medium here, so we'll see what Texas goes to.
Pepino only has one passing touchdown in this game. It's Carlos, as it's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up, as Allstott was there, already has an interception on the day.
And Glock Lesnar saying we need the Buffalo Wild Wings button to keep this one going. I don't disagree.
I don't.
I wouldn't mind
Mike
seeing this one
disagree.
go a while. That's true. He may not want to see this one go forever.
That one's going to be caught for a first down. Both these offenses, they don't care now. They're going for broke, as Lorenzo Smith updates on the Boston score for whoever asked. It's still 6-0. 2 men on, 2 outs. Boston's batting.
I appreciate that.
2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Cabot coming in motion, but it's going to be Black. It's going to be Russell down for a loss to 2 on the play. Brent Watson coming in, his first tackle and tackle for losses. He puts his name into the stat sheet.
Yeah, good play from Brent there. He just sheds off the block, knocks down Black in the backfield, and now keeping them behind the chains is right where this Oklahoma State defense wants them.
Glock Lesnar says Myers for the kill in October. Too cliche. I would have to agree. As a triple option, they're going to pitch it late. But Mason, does he have the speed? Inside the 10, inside the 5 before he's pushed out of bounds. Picks up 32.
And that was a great play. We saw him go to that triple option a couple of times. This time they're able to get the pitch out there late. And really, it wasn't the lack of speed. It was the great angle from Copley that kept Mason out of the end zone. So 1st and goal deep inside the 10 at the 5. So now we'll see if Oklahoma State's defense can make a play.
But also, if you're Texas, do you not want to score too quickly? There's a lot here. They're going to give it to Cass, and he's going to be tackled for only a gain of 1.
Yeah, I mean, you could start playing that game, run the play clock down, settle for a field goal, not leave them a lot of time. But, I mean, I think you want to punch it in, even if you get it on this play, and rely on your defense.
Pepino's going to keep it, has the edge. He can walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Senior Retch putting his team on his back and gets into the end zone. And now it's a 6-point game, 7 pending the extra point.
Yeah, and there we were just talking about it. Do you score quick? Do you kill some clock? Well, they scored quick. They're going to rely on their defense, who has made some plays in this half.
I don't know if I would rely on my defense right now in a game like this.
Well, in this kind of game, no, it almost sounds you almost are counting on getting the ball back with about a minute and a half to go, the way these offenses are scoring, which would leave you plenty of time the way your offense is going. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those odd situations, but we'll see what Texas defense can do.
And probably not the best return that we've seen in this game. So only at the 21. Murray checking it down to Martin, goes for a gain of 9, 2nd and 1 upcoming, getting close to 3 minutes left to go.
And when you need to start a drive, where do you go? You go to Mr. Reliable Ethan Martin, his 14th catch of the night. It's a good start, a 9-yard pickup to start the drive. Eager
Achilles, appreciate the cheer. I'm not counting all those ones, but I do love the snowmen. And that was floated out, picked off by Texas. Oh, crucial turnover as Meissner with the interception.
Oh, and there you go. I mean, you rely on your defense, you score quick, and now you've got the ball back in plus territory. Meissner, a great job. He ran the route for the receiver. They were trying to get it to Reichel on the sideline. Great play from this Texas defense, and now going into clock-killing mode here inside the 40.
We're going to go single high safety, bring in the pressure, but he was tackled down. Black trying to get to the outside, and he picks up 3.
And now it is crucial for Oklahoma State's defense. Good stop on 1st down, only gave up 3. Can't give up much more because you don't want to give up even a field goal here this late in the ball game.
No, you don't. I formation, Pepino under center. You got the fullback, and then you got Black. They're going to give it to Black, but oh, what a tackle. What is that, 63, getting off the blocks really good and getting the tackle. That's R.J. Nelson.
Yeah, great play from Nelson, and this is a big 3rd down. Don't want to give up any yards here.
3rd and 6. Pepino will connect for the 1st down. Now it might be close to the ball game, but we won't say anything yet, even though I just did.
Well, they still have 1 timeout left, so they're going to force them to run some clock here anyway.
Black will pick up 5 on the play, get inside the 20. And 2nd and 5 upcoming with 1:57 left to go. No timeouts left. They're going to run it yet again with Black. He's going to be hit and only picking up 2.
Well, I mean, Texas cannot take knees here and kill the clock, so they're going to have to at least run a couple of plays. So at this point, Oklahoma State has only one option.
Juby on the sidelines telling him to run some of this clock. Keep it ticking. 3rd and 4. Black, first down at the 10. And they can feel it now.
Yeah, that should be what ends it here. They can just go into victory formation. And I tell you what, Jeff, this was exactly the game we expected. I'm so happy that I was able to call it with you tonight. This was fantastic.
And we got one more coming up after this. We got the SEC champs coming up. We got Florida State taking on Wisconsin, number 3 Wisconsin Badgers from the Big Ten. That one sure to be a good one at 9 p.m., so be sure to tune in for that one. But, Nate, let's wrap this one up.
Momentum and special teams. You talked about momentum to begin the night. Special teams, 2 touchdowns, 1 from each team, which was something we kind of didn't expect. And then explosive plays from both sides. What a great game. Congratulations to Texas, and congratulations to Oklahoma State for a great season.
So Texas will be moving on to the semifinal matchups coming up. But on behalf of my analyst, Nate Murphy, and executive producer, Mike Peters, I'm Jeff Melnish. Thank you for spending your evening with us for this first quarterfinal matchup tonight. We hope you enjoyed the presentation of the Collegiate Football Simulation League on PX1 Sports on Twitch. Again, the final score, 44-37, Texas on top of rival Oklahoma State. But we'll be back at 9 p.m. Central Time for the second quarterfinal game between the SEC champs, number 6 Florida State Seminoles, and the number 3 out of the Big Ten Wisconsin Badgers.